Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. In this video, I want to talk a little bit more about Dark Night of the Soul and what it really feels like, what's really happening, and how to best navigate it. So if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release new videos. So I've done a bunch of videos on Dark Night of the Soul. It's a very troubling period for people, especially if they've had like a big awakening, spiritual awakening, and then things seem to kind of disappear. All that magic in the beginning kind of goes away, and you're left with all this muck, this crap, really, this dense stuff, and it doesn't feel good. And you keep thinking back on, well, I had all this amazing magic happening, this connection, my guides, maybe even you've experienced some ET contact, whatever it may be. What the heck happened? And that could lead into what we call a spiritual depression, which in reality is a dark night of the soul. So what's going on with this? Why does it happen? Is it a necessary part of the process? Well, the answer is yes, it is. And I'm going to explain why. So think of it this way. When let's say you get into a canoe and you're just going down this river, it's a beautiful river. You start to become aware of the trees, nature, things all around you, the sky, everything. The water's calm. So you're able to really experience the beauty around you. That's very similar to what happens during an awakening. All of a sudden, you become aware of this greater reality, these higher dimensional energies. Okay, they come in and you awaken to them, and it's like you're looking around in wonder. You have connections, contact. You start, your abilities start to come online, things like that. You're thrown into this just amazing world, and you spend a period of time kind of looking around and just in awe of what's happening. But then something happens. You hit the rapids. Think of, you're in that canoe or kayak, and all of a sudden you're in the white water, right? Whitewater rafting. What happens when you enter the rapids? Your awareness has to come like this and focus on exactly where you are, to be able to best navigate it. You can't be looking around anymore at the trees, at the beauty of nature, the things around you. So it's with that our guides and our connection to our abilities, our intuition might seem to shut down a little bit here. Again, think of that toric field, right? We're talking about where the energy comes in and it grounds and it comes up and out, kind of like an hourglass, right? It's kind of like an hourglass. So we move into this compression area here where it all comes together. And that's the white water, the rapids, where we need to really focus on what we're doing in the moment. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble, right? So we get into this compression phase where our awareness is just brought in and focused, hyper focused on what's happening right now. And energetically, what's going on is this compression, this drop in of higher dimensional energy, this drop in of our soul, creates this compression, this gravity, this consciousness. It just comes in and it allows us to really hyper focus and feel what's going on within our bodies. So we start to get in tune with the energy. Now, it doesn't feel good. We're not looking out here anymore. We're not seeing the magic, because we've been made aware of the magic. Now we need to be made aware of what's happening within our body so that we could start to heal it and clear it and come out the top of that hourglass back into an even expanded, far more expanded state. So this period here, this hourglass where it narrows, or the rapids, the whitewater rapids, is that critical period that we call dark night of the soul. Now, this could happen in many phases. You may come in, expand a little bit, and then go back into another one and expand a little bit, right? But you're going to be going like this every time, and it's going to get greater and greater and greater and greater. Your awareness just continues to expand. So the magic literally lies in that dark night of the soul period, okay? Because that's where we really know that we need to focus on the energy, the density that is blocking everything, right? We can't get past the rapids if we're looking around at the shore and trying to admire the sky and the trees and everything like that. We're going to get into some serious trouble, aren't we? So that compression of that energy gets us in here to start focusing and feeling what is presenting itself to be felt. These are past traumas and things like that. So very important to go through this process with the awareness of the fact that it's a substantial growth phase. Once you've awakened, or even if you've not had a spontaneous spiritual awakening, if you've connected gradually over time, you are awakened to that fact that you are a multidimensional being. That doesn't go away. In Dark Night of the Soul, though, it could feel like it goes away. But again, that is just simply a drop in of consciousness, a compression in here so that we can bring awareness into the physical body and really start doing the fine points of work, finding that dense energy and allowing it to release and holding space for it. That's getting into the present moment. That's what that does. So just like when you're on that river and you hit the whitewater rapids, you focus on where you are, what you're doing, and you look around and you hit a wave and you navigate through it because you're present, you are focused, you are aware. And that's what's going on. And remember, you get through those rapids, you get into that period of calmness once again. And now you can even appreciate that much more the beauty that is around you because you have something that has grounded and integrated within you. The knowing that you have the ability to navigate the density or these rapids if they were to come up again, right? So that is now there. You get through it. And not only that, you know what lies on the other side of it because you are experiencing it once you move through that. So if you feel disconnected, whatever it may be, cut off, anything like that, know that you're in that hourglass, that narrowing of that hourglass, and things are going to open back up again. So it's important to do the energy work and just learn to feel, be present, and navigate that. In a little over a week, I'm having my very first live question and answer on Zoom. I'm going to put a link below. It's going to be on the topic of Dark Night of the Soul, where you can come on and ask me questions live. And you could register on my website. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to do that and move in that direction, to really have one-on-one, face-to-face contact with you guys. So, we'll get on there. It's going to be topical, Dark Night of the Soul, and I'll be there to answer your questions. So check that out. If this video resonated with you, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not already. I would greatly appreciate it. Share this video if you know anybody that can benefit from it, and comment below if you are in the midst of this or have gone through it and really resonates with what I'm talking about. I'd love to hear from you. So until next time, guys, love and light.